I don't think I ever saw a day where everything worked.
had a whole bar dishwasher, the isomatic ice machine. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Always.
I don't think I ever saw a day where everything's working.
Yep, that's Starbucks. Hey, it's skill. But you guys might want to think about changing your detergent.
Yo, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. We're gonna get started in probably about 8 minutes.
Is that what's causing this?
That's what caused that one.
You know what? We started getting better at cleaning this one, and every other week we're going to do these irons.
Right, that's what you got to do.
That's what I'm doing on this one.
Yeah.
So I'll do that on that one now. This one we're running.
All right, good,
But
cool.
it's the element.
Appreciate it.
Just like I was telling you with the
Oh, I do those. Everything. See if you can tell it's not.
Sorry about the backside view.
running.
Let me speed up through that.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to see that. I do occasionally pull up, so there's that. What you're looking at is a sustainer heater being installed on a dishwasher. This is just a 120 volt unit, but it has a sustainer heater, so it's not a booster heater. What the sustainer heater does is it's just like the name says. So if you got 120 degree water coming in, the sustainer heater helps maintain that 120 degrees, so it doesn't so while it's sitting there stagnant in between loads, that water doesn't fall too far. So using the wrong kind of detergent, which they're using a major chemical supplier, it's not Ecolab, it's Appliance, not SSDC. They're using a major chemical supplier, and yeah, nobody else can see this but you guys. There you go. I'll pull it up. So that chemical cakes onto the heating element, causing it to work extra hard, and then it burns it out. This happened all within the within its first year. So this is a regional chain here in Houston. This makes, I think, about their 5th or 6th location. It's at a university here in Houston. So now I gotta plug the damn thing in. Let me see how much time we got left. So we'll play through this and the other video, and then I'll start with the intros. You don't need to see that. So here it is with the display. You can see it now has power. We have incoming water. So before, when the sustainer heater was shorted out, it was tripping the GFCI. The electrician couldn't figure out for the building, he couldn't figure it out. None of the maintenance staff, the 20 damn guys they got on maintenance staff, none of them could figure it out either. So they had to call me in. The 3 items you see down at the bottom are the built-in chemical pumps. That is the timer in the middle. And then off to the right, that's where the heater goes in and the thermostat. After the unit was tested, I went back in there. Oh, this is the first one. Damn, my bad. I'm playing this in the wrong damn order. All of these get put together later. These are other videos. I normally don't play these on YouTube. Once again, excuse the crack. Excuse the crack. It's the angle. And there you got crack. Hold on 1 second. And more crack. Sorry about that. Today I put some RTV, which is it's a sealant that doesn't fully harden. It becomes it becomes a seal because your dishwashers are constantly vibrating. Very large socket. Yep. Pause. All right, we got about a minute, and then we're gonna get started.
So many freaking stuff.
I have like the black dirty one.
I have that one too.
But then my lid for the long is here.
You're a Starbucks survivor.
Yes, I
Starbucks
am. Are you?
survivor. Oh,
No, did I know what helped?
All right, we're about ready to get started.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances.
All right, like the AI lady said, my name is Mike Reed, and I'm here to give you information on the commercial side of the appliance repair business, all things related to appliances, including the chemicals. This includes repair, sales, leasing, and in light facility management stuff. Hold on 1 second, let me get rid of some of this, bring some of this music down. So I've been pretty much running around all day today trying to, let's see what this does. All day today. It's my month. My month goes according to two things. And you have to excuse the crazy haze because I don't have my other light is, I took the battery out and I don't have another cord. My month is dictated by my customers' budget and an emergency. I'm always going to get hit with calls the end of every month and the beginning of every month because it goes along with the location's budget. So it depends on, if they've had a decent month, then they'll go ahead and try to get some stuff fixed. And then when the month starts, they have a fresh, they're able to play catch up, and they know what they have to do with their month based on, now they paid me to go ahead and do some work. Now they know they can't do any more work or whatever the case may be according to their budget for the rest of the month. So that's kind of how that works. Then I have the emergencies where something goes down or the health department comes out, and then it's go time. And that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. So this is a fully interactive show. As the AI says, my name is Mike Reed. I normally don't go live throughout the day, but if I'm going to give you a shorter show in the evenings, or I'm not going to be as available, I will do that. And it also depends on the contributors who are very generous this week. So I go out and give you guys live and interactive sessions. So I do want to thank all of them who have been contributing to the channel, making sure everything goes well. I do appreciate them. Before I get started, is there any subject matter that you all would specifically like to hear about, would like to know about? Put it in the chat. And let's see what we got going on. Let me see if I can add up some. Maybe I'll have to share some pictures. Maybe that is what I will do. Icon window. There's the photos. Let's share that. Oh, let me add the freaking guys on Instagram. Oh, you guys on Instagram from time to time. All right, cool. You guys can see the photos and sound is okay. I take it. See if I can make this bigger. A little bit bigger. Hold on a second. Let me see here. I am working backwards through some stuff. I was just doing a walkthrough with a client. This is the crazy thing about taking care of locations. They don't even, oh, that wasn't even supposed to be there. I got to delete that. They're not even aware that you fix certain items. They're just so used to those items not functioning. They're so used to those items not functioning anymore. And this is a fun fact. I got a bunch of Randell now. Randell is owned by Electrolux. And who was this? I think this is oh yeah, it says League City. So this is Tropical Smoothie. Tropical Smoothie has Randell now. They went from True to Turbo Air, and now apparently they're going with freaking Randell. I'm not too excited about it, but you know, I gotta do what I got to do. Got to do what I got to do. All right, I'm gonna have to check on the screen to make sure. Ooh, I'm showing. All right, cool. Make sure my stuff is showing the way it is intended. So I now have to do some augmentations to this, to the drop-down hood on this prep table, serving table. The situation is it's falling forward, and good. It's falling forward, and then they have to strap it down. Because they have ratchet straps, on it, it makes it extremely hard for them to move the cover up and down. So I gotta try to get on over there. Maybe I finished some things early this week, and this would be in the reverse traffic situation for me. So I don't have to go downtown. I can go south of my home towards the ocean, and I can go ahead and take care of this and head back home and never have to deal with traffic. So I can either do this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I mean, I can do this whenever, but I prefer to finish that up. I got to put on another one of these damn fill valves, this one and the other one, the pink one, on another Speed Queen Alliance unit. This was actually from the range that I did in downtown Houston, the Chinese spot downtown Houston. And this really gets into some of the facilities management stuff that I'm into. I not only do I install these sinks, but I can actually do the repairs on them as well. So the health department cited my client because the sink would not hold water. So if the sink can't hold water, then you can't hold the necessary chemicals for the wash, the rinse, and the sanitize. So if you watched me before, you'll see I've done work on this machine. The health department has allowed them to operate with the because they're using the temperature plate to go into the machine. So it's reaching the boost temperature, 185 and above. So it gets up there, but the gauge for the wash is completely broken. So we have time to do that. So they want me to fix some other things in the location, and some of those other things include the sink. Let me see what the hell this picture is. It's probably another picture from when my phone was in the pocket or something. So here I had to, none of the hot water valves would work. So I had to do repair on both of those. None of the sinks would hold water. So once again, there's no detergent for the wash tub. There was no water. Well, it was able to hold water in the rinse, which is why that one was still okay. But then for the sanitize, there was no sanitizer being held in there, so I had to take care of that one. So there that is. What is that? That's the 30th? Okay, so that was the other day. I used to have finishing, you have certain pliers for dealing with chrome surface so it doesn't mar the chrome. Those were stolen from me. So I'm currently using a towel because I haven't been putting together as many sinks or like installing the chemical. So I also installed a chemical because I'll put in a full dishwasher. So I had to do all the components to it. And until I came back, I had to turn off the hot water because without it, the hot water just runs consistent. It just runs. See. So I had to take care of that. I had to take care of that one. So both of those sinks, I had to take care of those. This is what the inserts look like. This customer has rust in their water. It is all throughout the building. This is a relatively new building. And fun fact, this is what caused the dishwasher at the bar to constantly run into issues. I argued with the owner and the head plumber about this thing 7-8 years ago, and they denied it. And now here I am, 7-8 years later, changing everything attached to water. Everything. Dishwasher, washer machines, all the faucets, ice machine components, everything hooked up to water, hot and cold. I'm here at this location, you know, making money off of all these things. So once again, it's not like these people can operate their business without it. They must have these things. Everything must be fully operational. Everything. So there I am. These are videos that I put together. So those will be used for a different purpose. So I show myself putting those in. This is, fun times. That's where they go, and then you got to put the control arm for the drain valve. You got to put that in there. It's a pain in the ass. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. The other ones went great. So these are out of order for the other ones. So you can see that versus that. So that's what it looks like when that one was completely dissolved. The sanitizer completely ate that up. So anyway, so I had to go in there and straighten those out. This is back to that one location with the dishwasher. How you end up with sinks and faucets is due to the fact that the dishwashers, as you can see from this picture, the dishwasher is right next to the sinks. So you're often, so there's a sink right there with the sanitizer in it. So I'm already in proximity. I'm already dealing with the dishwashers. So it's not as if I'm out there just randomly working on sinks and faucets. Okay, let me get rid of some of this. Because I've added some new accounts like Chime and some of this other stuff. Chime and a couple of others that allow you to do referrals. So this way you guys don't have to, you guys don't have to send any money. You know, if you are adding a new account, you can add me in a referral, and then I will pick up that referral bonus. I don't know if any, put a 1 in the chat if you guys saw, or 2, put a 2 in the chat if you guys saw the live from earlier today when I was working on the, in this kitchen that was downtown Houston. Did the range. This is an ice machine for a very famous lawyer here in Houston. He goes by the name of the Hammer. And now he's got his son in the business. So I had to go ahead and take care of these Hoshizaki C80s. Unfortunately, this one was taken care of by somebody, a large company here in Houston. And this is what the machine looked like 4 years of them providing service on this equipment. 4 years of them providing service. My way of doing business is I don't, this thing needs a whole new auger and a lower seal. Everything else on the unit is going to be fine. But I've, as a matter of business practice, I don't clean and like change the seal on this because I know that the auger, everything in the gear case, the grease in the gear case has been displaced. You can already hear it. It's already slowing the production. That's why I was out there, because the customer called because they had low and sometimes no ice production. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad that the scale was coming out on the front. That's just how bad the water quality is here in Houston. And it was still making ice. Yeah, see it? C80 BAJ. And that's what the sucker looked like. And it was still cranking out ice. All right, I have. So this is some of the detergent that I'm using for the laundry, stuff like that. I'm selling 5 gallons and 15-gallon laundry detergent. The sanitizer. This is the this is the lower. This is the lower the pH. Yeah. Oh, raising the pH. So yeah, this is going to raise the pH in the water. There's the break. Or the Charles calling, getting water, and more Randall stuff. I want to show this to my father. I know he's not going to be on here, but yeah, these things happen. So my old man likes to get involved with these hot water heaters, and you put used parts on some of these hot water heaters. So yeah. These things can happen. I was working on one of your beloved medical freezers. Well, this is medical freezer. This is one of the AccuCold units by what's the name in New Jersey? Damn. Hayes or whatever the hell that family. So fun fact, the motor was not available, but I told you guys before, I'm able to go to United Refrigeration and get a replacement motor. It comes with several different fans. So it's like an SM999, but it's like URI's homegrown product. So this is just 110 volt, 120, 110 volt counterclockwise, 1500 RPM. Yeah, it says it right there. So this is what comes on the unit, and it went out. So you can just take any regular and just match it up. Any regular motor and just match it up. And I have Let me see if I have some. So all of these are ones I put together, different videos. You guys don't get a chance to see them, but they're like on member only stuff. So this is the replacement motor, and it fits. So you take out the old one and you just match it right up into the bracket. This one actually went in a lot better than the SM999. It fit really nice, and the blade was able to fit onto this one. I didn't have to augment it. I didn't have to do anything. And of course, this is the control module for this turbo air knockoff. And it failed to send the unit into defrost, which caused it's caused the unit to freeze up. Let me see if I can. Pain in the ass. I wasn't able to get high enough on this damn thing like I wanted to. So yeah, I actually do service. I want to put some more of his videos on. I actually provide service. I would rather talk to you guys. Oh yeah, and we do have horses. All these people like to say we don't have horses. This was actually within the city limits of Houston. Before you get to Pearland, this is a horse. There's actually 2 clubs, and I actually have a stable right next to me. So fun fact, I don't know if I think he was black, but this is a Hispanic horse riding club that's just to the left. And you go on the other side of this, there's a black Hispanic club, or I think it's vice versa. I think this is the black one. So yeah, I just so happened to catch it. I know we're going bouncing around all over the place. Online, I think this is Zorro. So this valve these are the ones I replaced for the health department and for TNS. $48. This same valve is not 48 when you're buying it in town. When you're buying it locally, you're going to end up paying about $80 for the same damn valve. Now on Amazon, I can get two for $40 and get it delivered next day. What was this? Is this my R290? Is this my 290 or my 600? Yeah, I think that's my 290. I think this is my R290. I had this unit. There's one of the damn EVCO controllers. Pain in the ass EVCO. There's the schematics that you guys love to see on the units. This manufacturer would prefer for me to add refrigerant, and then if there's a problem, then we can go ahead and do. Sorry. Sorry about that. Dropped my mic. And then if there is an additional issue, then they would like me to go out there and then go ahead and do the leak check and everything like that. But all in all, very easy to get to. Made in Mexico. It was raining his ass off that day. Why did I take this one? Because this one is a mobile trailer. Mobile trailer. It's got a refrigeration unit right on the front, and they just drop it. There you can see the unit right there. They use these. I've given you information on how you can service these. They test them before they drop them off, but every now and then there will these issues will come up, and they'll have to call you out for service. So there's a number of them. Polar King is one of them. I don't think this one is Polar King. I didn't get closer to investigate, but there are a number of these units. So here I did a seal system on this one, and the beer ate up the evaporator. Oh, they need a new one. So this is all at the same place. Same place that I do the sinks, do the ovens, do the ranges, I do the prep tables, I do the dishwashers, I do the laundry, I do the ice machines, and yes, I do the kegerators. So this is one of the Speed Queen units. This one goes by the name of Hipsch, but it is still a Speed Queen. They really do push the Hipsch brand. So they got me on a sort of like a budget. We got a repair plan, basically, is what it is. So I think it's September. So September, they want me to go ahead and fix this unit. People freak out and panic. They never do check gas lines and whatnot. So rule number one is always, always, always check the freaking gas line. And this one, the gas line wasn't on all the way. So you had to put the gas line back together. Now, why did they even have this problem? They had this problem because the existing line, the previous line broke. All of the plumbing in the building is corroding after 7 years. It was actually corroding from day one. So this particular line over here broke, and the water went everywhere. So they just disconnected everything, including the gas lines, and they didn't realize that they had to push the gas lines on properly. So it was a real easy one. Like I said, this is the unit before I started on it. That's the unit before I started on it. You guys saw how that went.
All right, enough of this back in business.
Back in business. So yeah, I do a lot of things. I just don't do ventilation. I don't do the ventilation. I don't do the vent hoods, and I don't service the AC. I don't touch AC. Anybody see the live today when I was doing the walk-in? Anybody see the live from the walk-in today? It was the last live I did this about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I think this one I'm able to show that the gas line was. See if I can find it. Yeah, I was able to show that the gas line was just, it came apart as soon as I touched the damn thing. So you always have to check gas. Check gas, then check power, and then you can go from there. We're not even going to mess around with that. All right, that's my insurance. So again, this is me working on laundry. This is an 80-pound washer. And I don't see any questions from any of you all. Now, it says out of order because of it says a fill error. As a fill error because all that rust ends up in the fill valve and destroys the diaphragms in the fill valve. Unlike Dexter, you can't fix the fill valves on the Speed Queen. You just have to order new ones. And let me go back. So on this unit, I actually had to replace the one with the pink solenoid valves, coils, and then the other one to the left. 6. So the one that's 6 coils, that one has to be replaced, and the one with the 2 pink, that one has to be replaced. Just gonna replace them both at the same time. So this one has to be done. I actually have to do this one beginning of next month. And this one I still have to do with the garland. This is one you guys saw live on this one. I went in and replaced the gas valves. And this is the grease gun that I use to lubricate the laundry. Shoot. At the end of this support beam above where the pink is, that's where there's the lines right there. So these two ports right here where you hook up and you can add the bearing grease on these units. So you have to do the same thing with Unimac and all the rest of them. So I was actually over there providing lubrication, and then that's when I discovered that unit was having some issues. So yeah, just rebuilding different units. Anybody no. All right, just stuff like that. Any questions that you guys have for me? Let me stop sharing that. And let's go bigger. And let's see what we got on Instagram. Nothing so far. All right, so that's just a little bit of a run through. Okay, we had, oh Lord, I got a spy on my damn Instagram channel. All right, I'm going to end that. But if you guys don't have any other questions, we are going to start to wind this thing down. Just so you know, we are going to slowly add in the training sessions as they come about. Let me see here. It is still a little early. Let's see here. It is still a little early for us to have training classes coming out. That is usually not until school is back in session, and then we will start to see training classes. Please let me know in the comment section if you guys are either with a live video or after the video is done, if you guys are at all interested in the fire suppression schools and things of that nature. I keep forgetting to add that one in there. You do have classes that come up in October. And if anyone is interested, you got to let me know when your availability is for XLT class. And in Wichita, Kansas, that is a 2-day class. And anyone who's interested in going to San Antonio for the class of FBD. Both classes are free. You do have to pay for your own travel, your own lodging. XLT is the one that's in Domino's and a ton of other Domino's. What the hell? It's Costco, Sam's Club, and then you have a number of chains that are using XLT. And typically not Pizza Hut, because Pizza Hut uses Lincoln ovens, but XLT, like I said before, you'll find them in Domino's. You'll find them in Little Caesars. I think XLT is exclusive supplier to XLT. So I mean, yeah, Little Caesars and Domino's exclusively use XLT. It's kind of up for grabs with some of the other ones, Marco's Pizza and the like. It can vary. It can vary. But yeah, here it is. They got service providers, manuals. So you'll get manuals in the whole nine. When you go to the XLT class, and I believe it's going to be around the same with the, what's the name? See, that's Beaumont. Shit, they only got the one guy out there. So as you see, it's a number of, but we do have, you know, number of different places. So many, I mean, because it's quite a bit to even take care of the freaking Costco's and whatnot, because every Costco is, I think Costco has between 2 or 3 XLT units. Domino's typically have 3, and Little Caesars. So Domino's and Little Caesars typically have 3. It typically have 3, and the big money is in doing these damn installs. Domino's is in the middle of redoing a lot of their older facilities, and they all have to get the new. Mike Adams, I told you there is no date. There's no date for the FBD. There's no date for the XLT. The date is depending on us. FBD will do a class if I can get, you know, a good 5 of us together, but we have to come together on a date. So we have to have a date that's going to work with FBD, and then we can all go. So once again, so I'm going to get to that one. So this is FBD. Let me see here. FBD Frozen. So once again, there are no dates set in stone for FBD. There are no dates set in stone for XLT. This is on a first come first serve basis. XLT will do it with as few as 2 people. FBD wants me to at least have 5 people. So we have 5 people, we can get a class. But we got to have 5 people, and we got to agree on a date. So I'm only a 3-hour drive. But for you guys that are coming from elsewhere, you have to worry about, and I think FBD is going to be a 1 day. So if you guys give me the dates, we can go ahead and get that locked down with them. Now, FBD did throw a curveball at me. They want you guys to take all of the online training. This is not going to work because this is not in the, hold on one second. So you have to go through all of the FBD classes. Hold on, let me switch this thing over so you can see what I am seeing. Go back to StreamYard and let me add. So once again, Mike Adams, I've told you guys time and time again, there are no dates. I know you get it, but there are no dates on XLT. There are no dates on FBD. And I am sorry, it slipped my mind to give you guys the information on this month's Electrolux training, as far as Electrolux, Waskomat, and Laundrolux. Training is actually over with today. It's either over with today or this is the 3rd day. Okay, cool. So yeah, they want you guys to do the training, and then once you're done with the training, then you can attend the class. But the next thing is getting us all to agree on a freaking date. We all got to freaking agree on a date. Application window. Hold on one second. FBD Frozen. There we go. See if you guys are seeing this. Okay, good. You can see this. Right, so they've actually FBD added some courses. Champion added some courses. And these guys, every now and then they throw a damn curveball. Every now and then they throw a damn curveball. So the best thing to do is not to wait, is to take this damn thing, complete all the classes, pass all the damn classes. So I have done all 9. All 9 are completed. So you're halfway through. So you got to finish up with the other 5 or the other 4. If I click on these damn things, it's going to mess up my stuff. So they cover the remotes, how to install them. The whole 9 is on here. Now, they do have new units, and that's what I'm getting into, are the newer ones, the ones that are going to inject the alcohol into the mix. So that is my thing. I'm trying to get in early on that. Fun fact, that brings me to this. Fun fact, I'm using ClickLease for my leases, but I'm using CIT. So CIT is the big dog when it comes to leases and stuff like that. CIT is actually best in breed, in my opinion. So don't forget, when you have a customer and they need another unit and they're saying, woe is me, and I can't afford to get that fixed right now. Hey, don't even worry about it. Let me get you hooked up on a 2-year lease, a 3-year lease, and get you going. It puts money in your pocket day one. So whatever your costs are, whatever your expenses are, whatever your profit margin is, you get that paid to you day one. It's not like you going ahead and put in that unit and then you got to wait 30 days for your money. No. CIT lets the distributor or the manufacturer know that the unit is funded. You go pick it up, you go deliver it, you go install it, send the information on over to CIT in the factory, and then the billing starts with that customer, because usually they're going to have to put up like a $500 or $1,000 or something like that, show some skin in the game. But you get your money. You get your money right away. So the best thing to do is, roll in filters, roll in the cost of whatever your routine maintenance you're going to be doing. You just roll that into the bill. My routine cleaning costs are less because I am doing the cleaning from day one. And I typically just map out a good 30 to 45 minute cleaning visit. Because as long as you're cleaning them like every other month or every 2 months, it doesn't give the machine time to build up. It almost feels as if you're not even doing anything, because every time you come back to the machine is clean as a whistle. And that is exactly what you want. You want to spend as little time as possible cleaning these pieces of equipment that you're responsible for. That's it. That's all. You just want to send a guy on over there, have him wipe it up, clean it up, run the solution through, disassemble what needs to be disassembled, clean it, put it all back together, and be about your business. No time for scrubbing and none of that craziness. But FBD, let's see here. Give you guys this link. So once again, the training is free. Training is free. The online training is free. With Champion, with FBD, XLT doesn't have online training, but their in-person training is free. This FBD training is free. You just have to pay to get to San Antonio. You have to pay for the hotel. Same thing with XLT. You got to pay for your travel. You got to pay for the hotel. That whole thing. And with that, we are going to wrap this thing up. We've been live for almost an hour. I will see you on Monday. Oh, and thank you for all the contributors to the channel, because I did have a couple contributors. For last show, they did contribute on the Cash App, and that was and I have Michael Adams. Thank you very much. I have Michael Adams contribute this time on the show. So it's always Michael Adams and Brother Frank. So once again, thank you very much. So once again, Michael, and we just need 3 more people, but we all have to agree on a date. We all got to agree on a date to go down there to San Antonio. You're looking at 2 days max. Once again, thank you to Brother Frank Evans. Oh, and Mike Adams, where is he at? Are you still here? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. So I want to know if you're doing refrigeration, let me know, because I have one for you on refrigeration. Because I can't remember if you do refrigeration or not. Oh, he might be gone. He might be gone. I might have to search, either contact him on Cash App, or I might have to send him an email. See you guys on Monday.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be.
Oh, okay. All right. You still here. Good. Hey, do you do refrigeration? Let me see here. Are you into, okay, good. I have another one for you for Family Dollar. Dollar General, whatever the hell it is, Dollar General, Family Dollar. I got the woman's name, her phone number. It's not Family Dollar, but it's the manufacturer. It's her name, her phone number. She's responsible for all of the Family Dollars. So however you normally hit me up, send me an email or a text message, and then I will go ahead and forward that information to you for her. So if you want to just do the condenser cleaning and stuff like that, for those wall units that they have the freezer cases and they have the refrigeration cases, because they're moving away from Hossmann and they're going with another manufacturer. But it took a hot minute, but I finally got her information. So contact me and then I'll forward that on over to you. For the rest of you guys, see you later. Hold on.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
You, sir.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man.
We are same, but different, but still same.
Oh, come on down.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it. I'm done. Be relentless. That's it, 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 I'm done. Be relentless.